We're live.
We live?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we're live.
What's going on, sir?
What's going on, brother?
Not much. Let me open up chat just so I make sure I see everybody. Oh, you know, I should have later. Let me link it in my Facebook. I should have done that before I even hopped in. Hey, everyone. Having a quick impromptu, I don't even know how to spell that. There we go. Chat with Mr. McGlaven.
What's up? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm great. We were just chatting over Facebook, and one thing led to another, and I said, screw it, let's go on and chat for a minute.
Right. Is anybody else joining us? Or is it just us?
It's just us. Joe said he was naked. I said that's fine, but he wasn't in for it.
Well, I always assume
was
Joe and Manny and them are not wearing pants when they're doing these things.
I think that's a good assumption to make, probably.
Right. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, let's say hi. Katya, what's up? Bill, Bonsai, Delana, Norma, Jennifer, Brian, Slowpoke, Becca, Green-Eyed, and there's Joe,
Becca.
still
Hi,
naked.
Jennifer. Yeah, look at that.
Send pics, Joe, to the VLR.
Oh, no. Yeah, like I said, I always picture you guys not wearing pants when you're doing your late-night chats.
I don't want to know.
That's true.
Keep it a mystery. Hey, something I wanted to talk to you about.
All right.
Was when you had BC on your show earlier this week, he brought up the work that goes into what he does, what you do, and just what YouTubers do in general.
Sure.
And I thought it'd be fun to elaborate on it because you didn't add too much, but I know for a fact, I mean, you work your ass off. And I think the reason I want to talk about it is I think sometimes the viewers maybe don't understand how much goes into running a YouTube channel, especially for the grinders like you. I mean, Joe's here. He's a grinder now. He's doing the daily upload thing. I mean, that's tough shit, especially when you have to, you know, answer all your comments and be a part of the community and jump on, you know, McGlaven's live chats on a random Saturday night, shit like that. I mean, it takes up a lot of your time, right?
It really does. It's no easy task. Like, and I only did 2 videos a week up until what, a week ago. Like I had trouble keeping up with 2, and that part of that, of course, is I like to put out, you know, big wins in every video almost.
Right.
And so that makes it obviously tougher than doing live streams every day, you know, or live play videos. So one, there's that, right? And you have to be very disciplined, as you know, I'm sure. Like just in terms of as a slot YouTuber, making sure you never run out of content, right? I see so many channels come and go because they put up their content in a fashion that left them high and dry after just 2-3 months or a year or whatever it is. Right. So it's so important to schedule out your stuff and make sure you have enough content. And on top of that, you know, you're constantly active on Facebook and Twitter and social media and the art that I've got an artist that makes art, and then I have to do like the design, do all my design work myself, except the artwork, because I can only draw stick figures like Joe. But like the graphic design and stuff, I do myself for the most part. It's a lot of work, but it's fun work, so I don't mind it. I mean,
totally. No, I want everyone to know that everyone I talk to, and myself included, I mean, it's a joy, it's a pleasure, it's fun that we get to do what we do, and you have people that are generally like interested and engaged in what you're doing and feel like they know you as a person. And I've gotten to know a lot of the people that comment on my videos as a person.
Right.
So it's totally rewarding, yes, but I just, like I said, I wasn't sure if people truly understand, because sometimes I'll see comments like, You know, come on, it's just a slot channel. Well, I mean, I wish I could do more. Like I work 50 plus hours a week, and I have a family, and I mean, it's tough. When I see some of these people doing daily videos, I'm like, holy shit, how do you do it?
Yeah, I see. I've always maintained that I don't think I could ever do 7 videos a week unless, you know, somehow my time was freed up to do it. Like, it's just so much work. But again, I feel like the viewers don't really need to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how much work we put in, because I mean, they're there to watch the video and have fun. They really shouldn't have to care.
Yeah.
You know what we do on the back end.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like when I go on YouTube to watch a video, I'm there to laugh or giggle or get serious, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm not there to worry about how much work went into that video.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, you know, as a viewer, I really, yeah.
There was a question for you. How far when you are ahead do you say enough is enough?
It really depends, guys. Like, for the most part, I tend to limit my casino trips to between 4 and 6 hours if I'm having a winning day. Obviously, the budget sometimes determines how quickly I leave. But you know, on days that I'm having a winning day, I tend not to stay more than 4 to 6 hours, just because the casino's not going anywhere. You know, like, it's there tomorrow, it's there the next day, it's there in half an hour if I want to go back. So I've learned over the years to just leave, like, after a few hours.
I wish I had that kind of self-control.
I think it has to do with living in Vegas. I think I mean, you know, you kind of either have to adapt or you're going to go broke and be homeless.
Yeah.
Or stop gambling totally, like a lot of people do.
My thing is, if I'm winning at a casino, my bet size will go up. When I walk in with my normal bankroll, I'm just at my normal level. But if I start winning, that's when I start tinkering with some higher stuff. And, you know, like I did a live stream a couple of weeks ago where I kept getting hits that were keeping me up. So I think part of what makes it hard for me to leave is because I know I'm not going to play like that when I come back next time with my normal bankroll. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So I like to just ride it out and keep going as long as the slots will let me. Go ahead.
What are your average bets right now?
$2 to $3.
$2 to $3. And then when you say you kind of start going up from there when you're winning, like, how far up do you go in terms of bet size?
I mean, I think a month ago I was tinkering with some $25 bets.
Wow. See, I never do that. But I never ever do that. I should, maybe.
I like to take shots when, you know what I mean? Like they say, strike while the iron's hot.
Right.
I'm never going to play like that with just the money that I bring with me. But when things are going good, that's when I like to take shots outside of my normal levels. Right. And just see what the hell will happen.
Right. Yeah. I mean, when I'm winning, like, I will go play sometimes dancing drums or fou lay at like, you know, 880. But that seems to be my upper limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that $8 bet on those games. Like, I rarely venture into the high limit room. I just think, for me anyway, there seems to be like a cutoff where I feel like now I'm just throwing away money, which is stupid. I know, because gambling is throwing away money, period. You know?
Yeah.
But for some reason, I feel like that $10 limit, $8 limit is kind of as high as I'll ever really go. But I was at the casino, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I accidentally hit max bet without looking at the machine. It was a kick and ass machine, you know, that old aristocrat game. And I accidentally hit max bet without looking, and it was a $10 max bet. And I swear to you, I got a bonus. I got like,
that's awesome.
I mean, it wasn't great. It was like $450 for a $10 bet. You know, good, but great sum. But you know, that game can pay like 500x or 1,000x. Imagine that on a $10 bet. Because when I got the bonus, my heart literally sank. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to become a millionaire."
Did you get multipliers locked in on that?
I did, but I didn't get anything more than, like, I think 1 4 of a kind.
Oh.
Like, if I got a 5 of a kind, yeah, it would have been whole.
Yeah, I when I was doing a live stream, I was getting up, and the things that'll get me are like Lightning Link when I'm playing on 10-cent denom, like the $25 buttons just right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My finger will wander. And then I played Wonder 4 Tall Fortunes, and I was playing Buffalo Gold, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And max bet's $24. I'm like, yeah, mess around with that a little bit.
Oy.
Never got a bonus on any of those bets, but it's like I said, I'll never walk into a casino and just be like, yeah, let's try 24. But if I'm up, let's go for it, because you never know.
Right.
You just never know.
No, you never know.
That's okay.
Yeah, but so yeah, I don't really go up that high, and I don't know. To answer the question of the guy, like I tend to leave in 4 or 5 hours, and I'm pretty happy with that. Like I'm, when I didn't live here, it was like, oh, dude, we got to stay all night if we're winning.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And of course, what happens almost every single time, if not literally every single time, is you put it all back.
Yeah, that's true. My local's 2 hours away, so it's like I'm never just I can come back tomorrow or anything like that. I'm usually weeks out. So I really like to ride those things as long as possible.
Sure. I mean, 2 hours is a trip, money. Right? 2 hours is not, hey, let's just go. 2 hours is you have to plan.
You need a whole day for it, really.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly feel bad for people that have to take buses, because then because a lot of people, when they go to their locals, take a bus, and it's like 50 of them go at once. But then the bus is like, if you go broke or if you're winning, either way, when the bus wants to leave, like they just got to go, and it's so terrible.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't even imagine. I can't imagine being on someone else's schedule. I can't gamble like that. I need to be on my own schedule.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't even go if somebody else is driving. Like I'm just like.
The flip side is, what if you run out of money and your ride's not leaving for 2 hours? I mean,
exactly.
Ugh, couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I like to come and go as I please in life in general. So, yeah, definitely at the casino is one where I won't bend that rule.
I just want to tell everyone you're going for 1.5 million subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to VLR yet and you're watching this, run over there and help that campaign.
That has to be the dumbest thing I've ever said, but yeah, I really think I'm going to do it. I mean, I'm obviously dumb, but I think it's possible.
I do too. And I told you that tonight. I will not be surprised when you clear 1 million.
I hope so, man. I hope you're right. I hope I'm right. It'll be fun.
I just think like the slot video community continues to kind of beat expectations, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I was talking with Brian Christopher the other day, and he made a good point where he thought, look at our really good videos. They do, over 500,000 views, up to 1 million views now. And he said, there's got to be that many people watching. So he thinks that we're actually underperforming in terms of subscribers. I think I agree with him. I'm not sure. I mean, at the end of the day, like, you have almost no control over it. YouTube kind of presents you to whoever it wants to present you to, and people either like you or they don't. So I kind of just, it's out of your hands. So why even worry too much about it, I guess.
I think there's people, like, when I started out, I didn't know I wanted to watch slot videos until I stumbled on some slot videos. You know what I mean? So I think there's people out there that don't know yet that they're going to love the shit you're putting up until someone shares it with them, or they stumble across one on YouTube, and then, similar to me and many other, like, oh, wow, I do like watching these videos.
That's true. I think that's like all of our story, isn't it? Didn't pretty much every single one of us see a slot video and decide to do it? I can't think of anyone who doesn't have that story that makes videos right now.
Yeah, I was playing slots long before I ever watched a YouTube video.
Oh, yeah.
And had I known earlier, I would have been watching them earlier. It's just, it never even occurred to me, like, hey, there's going to be some great hits you can go watch on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's opened my world up.
Yeah, I mean, why would you even think to look, I guess, right? Because if you don't know it exists, it's so kind of a foreign concept that you're right, that most people, I think, don't even know where to start to find us.
Yeah, you got to figure there's at least 1 million slot players out there in the world.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So,
and you also have to consider, like, who was I talking to about this? I forget, but it wasn't long ago. You have to consider that there's, you know, hardcore gamblers and like softcore gamblers, like the people that go once in a blue moon, once a year, once every 3 years, you know, or they've been to a casino once or twice, but they're not regular gamblers. But I think those people would enjoy our videos too.
yeah. The other thing to consider is just the way the niche continues to evolve. We might see the content getting more and more, I don't know, friendly to all kinds of people. Where how it started out, that didn't appeal to as many people, but now you have personalities and better presentation and interactivity with live shows and Facebook pages. So I think as things continue to evolve, it'll be more and more accessible, and that'll open up more potential viewers. So I think you can do it, man. I really do. I think others can do it. I mean,
For sure.
tons of people I talked to 4 years ago never thought any slot channel was going to hit 50,000 subscribers, and you're knocking on the door right now.
Yeah, it won't be very long either, for 50 anyway. But I mean, as soon as one of us reaches any milestone, I think that opens up every channel to that milestone, right?
Yeah.
So I hope, even if it's not me, I hope it's somebody else that does it. Like, I don't care, because as soon as they do it, I know I'm going to get some of those subscribers. You're going to get some of those subscribers. You know, maybe Brant won't, but the rest of us will.
Shade. There's your shade. Love it. I just want to tell the viewers, we were just planning on going until Diana goes live. I did draft Diana on my team for the Fantasy Slot League. So, of course, I'm going to be watching her. And so if she goes live and we're still talking, just let me know in chat so I can wrap it up. Cool. But, yeah, I agree with you. I remember when a few of you hit 10,000, it was a big deal. Like,
yeah, it was. I remember like striving for 10K, looking at it and going, "Oh my God, I'm almost going to hit 10K."
Yep.
You know, and then 20K, and I don't know. I mean, it'll be 5 years I've been on YouTube. I think September 11th. September 11th was my first upload on this channel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 5 years. That's a long time if you think about it.
I think we started the same year.
Did we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2012 was when I got going.
It's been a while.
And it sucks. How many like great hits did you have before you ever started your channel?
Not that. I mean, I don't know. Like, well, don't forget, I was a low roller when I started, and I was long before then. But I also, like, there was a time when I used to bet really big. Really big in terms of like $5 was my, and I don't know. I had that 18 grand hit I've talked about on Wicked Winnings 1. I had, you know, the first time I told this story, I think in the town hall, but the first time I found Buffalo, it was at Spotlight 29, and I got like a $2,400 hand pay on it. But yeah, nothing, you know, except for the 18 grand, nothing where I'm like, oh man, you know, I wish I was recording that. Only the 18 grand makes me say that. How about you?
I had quite a few hand pays. Sometimes I think like starting the channel brought me bad luck because I used to do so well. I used to do so well gambling. Like I would go to the casino with nothing and come home with money all the time. And that might just be because that's the way things have been going for the last few years. But like after I started recording my videos, there was less and less good hits to go around. Thank you, Olga, for the super chat. Appreciate you.
Hey, thanks, Olga. And congratulations, Jennifer. I just saw that you won $1,000 tonight at the casino. Good for you, girl. Congrats.
Left with 1K. Jennifer, what'd you hit big on?
Yeah, what game did you win on? And if anybody else has a question, go for it.
Will you do me a favor, BLR?
Sure.
I'm going live this Friday night. Will you pick a machine for me to play on my live stream?
Oh, all right. What casino are you going to?
Well, I'm
Oh, I guess
going
it's
to
not
my
here.
local and
Yeah,
Windows.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
So
All
if I
right.
don't have it, I'll tell you. But give me
Okay.
something.
Fly. What are you going to bet around?
$2 to $3.
$2 to $3. Then I want you to play the new beer house at max bet without the extra feature on.
I don't have it.
God.
My casino sucks. I don't even know how we got Lightning Link. It's that bad at my locals. But
Arg. All right. Well, then now I got to think some more. Brian has a question. Brian. What do you? Oh man, I had my heart set on you playing the new beer house. Okay. Do you have Tetris? Or no? They're not really good on new machines. You just said, right? Okay. Oh, Timberwolf Deluxe max bet.
okay,
250, I think it is.
it's done.
Cool.
I'm
I
gonna do
love Timberwolf Deluxe. Like the volatility on that game, so good. Well designed game.
Yes, I agree. I played it a few times, but I never really hit anything great on it. But we're gonna change that this Friday.
Yeah, I don't think I've hit anything great on it either. I just know the potential is there. Huge. Like I believe the potential is a hand pay on 50 cents at if you go for the 5 or 6 spins or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the bonus symbols 3 times 5, I believe, pays 1,250 or 1,200 on minimum bet. It's crazy.
Joe, I don't have Dream Time. I wish I did. I'll never forget that Free Play Friday video.
Which my Free Play Friday, yeah, that was amazing.
That was ridiculous.
Wasn't it?
So ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's never happened again or before. So, but yeah, that was one of those things where lightning strikes and you're like, "Thank you, baby Jesus."
So ridiculous,
right?
How much did you load in the machine again?
$50 free play.
So gross.
Crazy. And I got it by like, I don't know, there was 20 in the machine, maybe, if I remember. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Does Brian Christopher really have a question for you?
Or I don't know. He didn't ask it. He said he has a question. I'm waiting. Brian, I have a question for you. How many subscribers do you think you'll have in a year? I obviously have said 1.5 million, and I'm crazy. What do you think you'll have? And same question to you, Bill. Slot Traveler, Joe. What do you guys think? What does everyone think they're going to have in a year?
I'm looking to double. I'm going for 15,000.
15. That is absolutely reasonable, unlike 1.5 million.
By the time I go to the SlotCon, I'll have my 15K badge.
That would be awesome. Now, dude, you know, have I invited you to do a 30 minutes on my channel yet?
No.
Oh, well, then you consider this an invitation.
Thank you, sir. I graciously accept.
Awesome. That'll help you, I think, a little bit. But then again, the town hall, well, maybe because the town hall was a bunch of us. So I think maybe this might do better for you. Let's get you to that 15K. Oh, Brian says he was hoping for 100,000, but now he's shooting for 1.6. That is a good answer. Uh-oh, Diana's live, sir.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Real quick, Joe says 20,000. I totally believe that. He's flying.
Oh, Joe, you're gonna crush 20,000.
He's doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
Good luck to everyone. Thanks for joining, guys. We'll hopefully go live again sometime soon, and I'll play Timberwolf Deluxe for you, buddy. So make sure you're watching on Friday night. This Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Mountain. We'll be going live.
I shall be there,
everyone.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, Pilar.